Jai Bhagwan, and welcome to today's Yoga Nidra reality check. Today I wanted to share with all of you my experience that I had during my Yoga Nidra practice today. As we had just gotten home from an Armored Institute welcome kind of day workshop, and the topic was about Yoga Nidra and how Yoga Nidra can help us see the thoughts that we have and help to really unravel all of the karma and all of this chaos that we have through the practice of Yoga Nidra, and to allow the witness, or this space of witnessing, to arise so that we can watch our thoughts instead of become them. And I got to really learn that on an experiential level today as I was practicing my Yoga Nidra that I did this morning for 30 minutes. And in one brief moment, I caught myself as I was laying there and listening to the CD. I caught myself becoming involved with this tangling and chaos of my thoughts. So all of a sudden, here I was in the past thinking about all of the things that had happened yesterday and what I can do different from, in the yoga studio that we have, or, what we had experienced at the Armored workshop yesterday. And it was just really pulling me into this past that wasn't there. And I started to I felt myself becoming these thoughts of the past. But I also had this amazing opportunity it was very effortless that I was able to catch myself and in a matter of a few moments rest in what's called this witness space. It just kind of took me into this gap or space. Or as one of the instructors at the Armored workshop yesterday had likened it to, was as if there was a jar of honey and a rock that was placed at the top of the jar of honey. And this witness is sinking very slowly through the jar of honey, and the honey is our thoughts. But it's a slow motion, the honey and your thoughts, and the slow motion as the witness begins to watch all of this stuff go on around you. And I was able to drop into that space and recognize all these chaotic thoughts about my taxes and going to pick my dog up at daycare and all of this stuff that I needed to do. And instead of pushing those thoughts away, I became that rock, or that witness that was settling into this honey and watching it all. My body was completely still. And it was an amazing experience to be able to know the power of Yoga Nidra, and that it isn't necessarily about us saying we can never have thoughts, but to really begin for me to witness my thoughts and not become them, not let them take me on a tailspin and take me off into something that I am not, and spending a lot of my energy on the things that I am not, and bringing it back to just being able to watch this energy field of thoughts pass by. So I just thought that it was an amazing experience for me, very subtle for some that they might say, but it was a very in my awareness lesson for me to learn. And I wanted to share that with you, that even as a yoga teacher, we still are on our journey of being able to develop, in this lineage, we call it the witness consciousness, so that for me, I can rest more in myself. And that's one of the tools what Yoga Nidra gives for us, is to be able to rest in ourselves, in who we really are, instead of taking and spending so much energy on who we are not, which is all those thoughts that I had and all the crazy stuff that was in the past. And even my partner saying she was thinking about making scrambled eggs with cheese in them this morning as she was going through hers as well. And wanting to share it to you in a very personal way from my experience and my point of view and what I have. So I look forward to sharing these little clips with you, with my experiences that I'm having through my journey and my practice, and giving you my reality check as a yoga teacher, and what we can do through the practice of Yoga Nidra. So I invite you to take 30 minutes today, do a Yoga Nidra practice, the Armored method, of course, and have a beautiful day. Jai Bhagwan.